So I'm going to get into my nuts and bolts explanation. I was going to say, I was waiting for you to get back. John was sharing his seemingly bizarre story that you could easily think he was making up, seeing this 7 foot tall shadow like person running through the beach. But I've had a similar experience where here's the weird thing. You talk about having implanted thoughts, right? I don't want to go into. I had an experience where I heard sounds and saw lights when I was younger. That I was just explaining. It wasn't a misidentified plane or planet or star or anything because there were multiple lights hovering just a few feet off the ground, just outside my house, and I thought maybe they were headlights, but they definitely were not headlights. There was a lot of strange humming sounds happening. I got pretty terrified, and I basically was a kid, ran back to my bed, and decided not to go outside and investigate. Um, Later on in life, I woke up in the middle of the night and had this bizarre feeling that something like that was about to happen again. And for some reason, I felt compelled to go outside. And I walked out to the back door, and before opening the door, I peeked out the curtain and saw a dark figure standing by my in between my car and the trash cans in the driveway, almost just like staring at me. And it was like a silhouette, like honestly, it looked a lot like Slender Man. Just like no, you couldn't make out clothes, just like you, John.
Bro, don't tell me that's real, because I won't sleep tonight.
Let me finish the story. So like I see this person, but the thing is, it could easily just be a person in a hoodie. It's dark out, you know what I mean? But it's, this person's basically on my property staring at me. I get a little spooked. I close the curtain. I wake my fiance up, and I tell her, hey, I saw someone standing out there, and I want you to come take a look. I want to see if you see this too. Because you got to keep in mind, man, I had this sensation that something odd was going on. And she came out, and when she went to go, we're peeking through the curtains, right? We didn't have we didn't turn any lights on or anything like that. And there was no one there. And I was like, huh, there's no one there. And I was just staring, and I was like, huh, the trash can moved. Like, there's a trash can where the person was standing. He must have moved our trash can. And then all of a sudden, the trash can suddenly just morphed into a person, and she screamed, and I was like, do you see him? Do you see him? She said, yeah, I see him. And then he started like running around in circles in this really weird jittery pattern. And then kind of just like darted off around the corner. And I mean, that was kind of like the end of it, but like obviously it spooked us, and it was, unfortunately we weren't able to get on camera. We've put cameras up on that spot since then. But yeah, I mean, a shape shifting shadow person. And even though I didn't get it on camera, at least I got a second eyewitness this time, because I was the only person that saw those lights when I was a kid, and for a long time, I didn't feel comfortable talking about it because I don't have any proof. I don't even have another eyewitness to back me up, and people are just going to think I'm crazy. So I went probably 15 years not talking about that.
I mean, once people meet you, bro, they're gonna know, or they're gonna think you're crazy, regardless of what you say, anyway. So it's fine.